Hello everyone. Today we're going to do the final flip through of our November play 2021. And I noticed that the others in the group, Gayle, Susie, and Ronda, have already got theirs out, or at least a couple of them I've seen. I haven't seen them all, so I'm not sure. So we're just going to do a flip through. As you know, some of this was done. And so I'm kind of like not sure what I did and what I didn't do, but I have to tell you that I made my video for yesterday, last night, got off, got it uploaded, thought I'd play while it was uploading, and I did several more pages. It was kind of, just was into it. It was working. So here's our book. The spine, it's kind of getting nice and fun and thick and chunky. But you know what? Hi Arlene, I just treasure this. This is just extremely peaceful to me. So we have this little flip and tag. And we have a little hidden paper clip here that was a gift. I know this one was already done. And another paper clip. And I did, like I said, I did a couple. I still have a lot of blank pages, and as you can see how the spine is sewn, it's just basically done like a blanket binding kind of thing. Hopefully I can get around to getting a video up on that. Just some strips. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it, but I kind of really like it. I see a Southwest theme going on here. I don't know why. We've got our tree over here with a quote that fits one of our prompts. Again, numbers. Well, I already used this quote once before. I used it last night. How funny is that? Must have meant something to me. The better you feel about yourself, the less you feel the need to show off. So I guess I needed that confidence builder there. This is something I added to a little bit because I found this in a magazine picture. The kids are all right. I thought that was funny. So just doing a little flip through. You've got pockets, and like I said, there's still so much that's not done. This is one of those I can sit down and I can work 5 minutes or I can work 5 hours. Just depends what I'm in the mood for. This is still one of my favorites. I love my little eyeball up there on that stand. And some plain papers, lots of plain paper still. This is one I did last night after, while my video was uploading. This is one of my stitched sheets, and I just ripped it in half. And yes, I ripped it through the stitching and all, and just glued it down. And if you're willing to do something that might not work, you're closer to being an artist. And I really like that quote. And that's just some, a piece of something I've already done, added to something new. So we have our little washi stamps. Art is something that makes you breathe with a different kind of happiness. And I put the sewn pieces on here, so it's kind of got some texture-y chunkiness. I like that. There's one of my first ones. This was, I did this when we were in Las Cruces. No? Yeah, at the Boneyard. Yeah, every journal needs an eyeball page, that's for sure. Some more blank pages. This was just scribbling and doodling and being really sloppy on book pages, and I ended up liking it. I've been doing that a lot lately because they are close to me. So I just kind of doodle on them and then add a little color if I want. And I think it's a lot of fun. My cute little dog. My feathers. I started to say my butterflies. Oh my gosh. Let light shine out of darkness. There's my other eyeball with the film strip. And my fine food and just the weird stuff I like. I glued this on last night. I just was adding stuff where I thought it should go, even if it didn't. That's where it went. Some of my pages are way far from done. I put a quote here about family, laughter, love, happiness, everything with the poison tag. How fitting is that, right? And I don't know how much stuff there's going to be room for in here. I love the quote on here, but it goes like this, and it comes over here, and then you have to turn it upside down and read it. So I just rewrote it over here, and then just kind of scribbled around, made it look like flowers and little watercolor dripples and stuff like that. So the state of your life is nothing more than a reflection of your state of mind. And another cool paper clip, hidden paper clip. This is another one I did last night. I was just, I don't know, the paper was laying there. I left myself this little bitty pile of stuff. And this is what came out of it. So it got me a pocket there. And I love this little lady out of a magazine, Be Present, Be You. This was a remainder of something else that I had already cut up. And I don't know, they just kind of tied themselves together. I still don't know what this one says. I'm going to have to find this quote because it's such a dark colored paper. I can't really read it. And this one about family. I think we did that one last night. I didn't realize there was really this. I mean, some of these that are just painting papers, and I could leave them. I don't have to do something to them because I really like them. But, I'll probably add something to them. Lots of little butterflies and paper clips stuck in here. This was one of my first ones with my little toilet. That baby toilet. And this is a pocket with stuff stuck in it. Just stacked and layered and stitched and stapled and what have you. Create art. We should all create art. I don't know what I'm going to put in it. I never know what I'm going to put in this until I get going on it. She is an artist. This one was already in there. This one I did last night, waiting for everything to upload. I just picked out some things, and this is Darling. The word was just laying there. I didn't even have to cut it out. It was already cut just like that. Note to self. When you connect with people who are good for you, you feel it. This is a big deal. Don't forget to acknowledge how great it is to be around someone who lights you up. Tell them, even if you feel a little weird, your people love your weirdness. I thought that was absolutely perfect because I feel like that's what I'm getting out of my book is me. I'm using it strictly for me. And with our theme of November play, that's what play is to me. It's getting to do what I want playing. That's just all there is to it. I even got to add my grandson playing in there with me a little bit. I went ahead and glued that on last night. Don't know what else I'm going to do to it. I never know until I get there. I'd like to say I'm going to write in this, but I said this last night too. We all know I probably won't. Did this one yesterday. That's where I used the same quote I'd already used in here. I guess I really liked it. And then here's our end, and then here's my little extra from my grandson and I's day of hanging out and playing. And I know that this is going to get a lot thicker because I love collaging. I love layering things on top of stuff. And, in worst case scenario, I might have to take the paper clips out. But I think, let's see. Let's pretend this is this full. Yeah, I still got enough to close it. This one, too. Ta-da! So I got plenty of room for bulk. And I can always put this down to one strand instead of two. So anyway, this is my book. This is my play And it's all for me. It's just my stuff, what makes me happy. I don't care if someone in my house or in my family picks it up and says, really? You think that's good? No, not necessarily, but it was fun. So, and some of them are good. I really like these. I like the concept of what I did, and I like it. I like having my Amy papers in here. I like a little memorabilia from, a fun time. So it's going to be whatever wants to come in here. And if I want to just sit down one day and doodle up a page, I will doodle up a page. There are a couple in here. I thought maybe I flipped past them. But, and I know I almost always, anyone who watches me doodle knows that I doodle in black and white, and I do prefer that. But I've started adding some color to my black and whites, and I'm like, ooh, I kind of like that, but I'm not finding it. I don't know where it was. But I do have two journals going right now. I have this one, and then I have the one that's strictly for doodling. And it's got, of course, I say strictly for doodling, but it has some collage in it too, because, why should I change it up? Why should I do it any different than I do any of my other stuff? Okay, maybe it was a dream. Maybe it's in a different book. I don't know. It's really hard to say because I do. There it is. There it is. I knew it was there. So I just did shapes and a little bit of doodle inside and just colored them all in. I still have room to doodle on here some more. So maybe that's my um, next step is to just add to pages or add to all the pages. You never know. And my favorite part of this is the opening. Of course, I love that spine. And I had outlined this with the intention of leaving this with no doodling. It didn't happen. I was doodling away, and I really doodle without a brain. It just happens. I don't think about it. I don't think about what's going where. I just do it. And next thing I knew, it was full. I do too. I love to go through my journals and add things. I think I have a couple that are really full finally, but I still have a few that have. Actually, my very first art journal still has pages that need more embellishment. I've done my collage, but I haven't done the me part, the pens, the pencils, the markers, that kind of stuff. Haven't done that. And so, yeah, they still need a little bit more, but I guess one of these days I'll retire and I'll get to play with it all a little more. I say that. I haven't had a job in 20 years. So, anyway, I hope you've all enjoyed the November play 2021. And I have, and I should have, and wish I could have done more. But you know what? I'm going to continue to play. I should just find some stamps and write play on here, and that's what this book is. But this is mine. I knew when I made it what it was going to be for. It was going to be for me. It was going to be for fun. And so I really want to thank Rhonda for inviting me to participate in this. And I hope you all have followed along and done a little bit playing on your own. So I'm going to keep this short, and I will holler at you the next time. Everyone, have a great day. Thank you. Bye bye.